peace of mind, with the city so cold in the wintertime. In my mind, stuck in my mind, it gets dark inside. Trying to find some peace of mind, with the city so cold in the wintertime. In my mind, stuck in my mind, it gets dark.
Hello, all you Earth daddies and Earth mommies, this is your boy Midnight. I wasn't gonna make a video today, but I felt really called to make this video. Honestly, I was actually supposed to make this video yesterday, but there were some things that happened. There were some things that happened, so I didn't get a chance to do it. But that's okay. So everything happens for a reason, you know. Today I'm gonna be talking about this family, because I felt really called to make a video about generational curses and like family karma, you know. Just because I felt like the topic was something that needed to be talked about, you know, because people don't recognize what kind of family karma and generational curses that could actually be occurring within your own family, you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of like decisions that, you know, your ancestors might have made in the past, which can actually affect you today, you know. It's a very important topic because there's moments and there's people within your family that have an opportunity to break these generational curses or family karma that was given to them for being born in the family that you're in, you know. For example, example of a family or generational curse could be like, let's say like one of your ancestors from the past made a lot of poor decisions in their life, and let's just say that they had a ancestor that was a player or something. You know, they were a player in their life, you know. All they did was use drugs and, you know what I mean, made just bad decisions for their life, and they ended up starting like having a lot of kids with a whole bunch of different people or different family trees, you know. Because you gotta recognize, it's like when you have a kid, you know, or you're basically combining the two family trees together, you know. And if you were to like say you made, I don't want to call him a karmic child, but in a way it can be a karmic child, that decision, because it's like, let's say your family tree, let's just say it had 3 branches, just to make this simple. It had 3 branches, 1 trunk and 3 branches. For this particular person, they were a player, so they made so many different kids with like so many different family trees. So some of the decisions that they made with these other family trees, it started a generational curse, because let's just say that this person's first kid was with somebody they didn't even know. Like, it was just like a one night stand, and a kid came out of the one night stand, and they never wanted the child in the first place, so they neglected the child. Because it wasn't a child that was planned, and it kind of just happened as their first child. that neglect that they have for that kid can be a generational curse, because it's like this kid is gonna grow up in a dynamic where maybe one or maybe even both parents regretted the decision to have, or regretted the opportunity to have this kid, and they in turn are starting a generational curse because they both regret having the kid together, because they weren't even paired or matched up in a manner where they would get to a point to even think about having a kid. You know what I mean? And it was a one night stand that turned into a kid. So that in itself right there is already gonna start a generational curse, because they're basically cursing. It's crazy, right? It's not even the kid's fault, not even the kid's decision, but that generational curse got started because they both didn't want the kid, and they projected those emotions, those thoughts into the kid. Therefore, the kid grew up in a situation where he felt like he didn't belong with any of the family, any side of the family. They felt neglected, you know. So they're gonna grow up basically like not loving, grow up without two loving parents and parents that didn't want them in the first place. That started the generational curse. This kid, that resentment from the parents started this generational curse with whoever, if that kid ever has kids in their life, that curse started with that first one. And it's up to the kid. Just because a kid grows up in a situation where the parents don't really, you know what I mean, don't really want the kid, it's not, depending on how the kid grows up, he can actually stop the generational curse right there, right then, when with his with his upbringing and with the next generation that comes after him. If he has offspring, he can break it. He can break it right there. But 9 times out of 10 in a situation like that, a kid, I'm not gonna say that they're not gonna grow up correctly, but dealing with that type of family dynamic, that trauma, is definitely gonna affect the kid most of the time in negative factors, and that curse can actually start from there if it's not fixed with him. You know what I mean? It can get passed down. It's like alcoholism or like infidelity or something. Those are traits that can get passed down from generation to generation, because it's like if a kid wisdom, if a kid grows up and let's say a kid grows up and he sees nothing but a household of 2 parents, all they do is fight with each other. He grows up and he sees domestic violence. You know what I mean? That's all he sees. That's all he knows as a little kid. He saw nothing but domestic violence, and he also saw the infidelity of both parents. So that kid's gonna grow up, right? And he's gonna see that, and he has no other choice but to implicate that situation and those experiences into his own self. And it basically molds him into a person that most likely, I would say 80 to 90% of the time, the kid is gonna grow up with those same aspects in his character, because that's what he's seen when he was young. You gotta understand how important the younger time a person grows up. Those are very important times for them to recognize and to see and to understand different aspects of life, which can actually directly affect them tremendously for his whole life, and generational curses and karma is actually something that I feel, if it's not recognized or it's not seen or even told about, it can just keep repeating with every single generation. It just keeps going. It's almost like like in genetics or something, like genetic traits that are getting passed down, kind of like almost like a phenotype that's getting passed down from one generation to the next. You know what I mean? It's same, but it's character traits, and these things are very tough to break, to understand the difficulty of breaking these generational curses is very difficult, because it's like you have to recognize that there is these generational curses and karma that's actually affecting who you are and affecting many parts of your life. You just gotta see where you come from and understand that it's really up to you to find out what kind of generational curses that can be handed down in your family tree. Like, for example, you could see like drug abuse and alcoholism. That's a big one, that's getting passed down, because it is genetic, because we got peace right here, and you can even see the cat right there. You can see the cat right there. He's watching. Oh wait. Oh shit. She got a DJ. Ooh, that's a little a DJ, little freaking CDJ that she got right there. Wow. This one this card is called Peace though. And I feel like in this card it's kinda like, you see the reflection that this lady, she's looking at her reflection in the mirror.
Slow down that eye.
And she actually looks, she kind of looks a little like she's getting ready for like a date or something, right? And the cat is watching. But the card is called Peace. I feel like this could be you right now. You could be going out on these dates right now, getting ready, and the cat right here is like observing. It's kind of like your ancestors observing you. They're watching you. You play all these generational curses, man. Like if you've seen people that like domestic violence. I posted this or I had a post that I posted back in like 2010, and it kind of just talked about what did it talk about? It talked about, it was basically a domestic violence post, but it was really about treating your woman right, you know what I mean? Because if you're treating her bad, there's always going to be somebody that's going to treat her good, you know what I mean? So it's something you got to recognize. And with generational curses, I feel like we don't even realize that we're cursed. Like, for example, you can have people that just use, I just got a hit. Like, let's look at like gangs, for example. We're gonna use gangs as an example on generational curses, because I feel like that's a perfect example. That's a perfect example of a generational curse. It's kind of like getting born. Like when you got the gang members that their family their family is gang members, so they're born into this stuff. You know, it's the same thing. It's kind of like that's the generational curse right there. Is being born into the gang. Silent retreat. You see this right here? I don't know why. I feel like some of you guys want to get away. I don't know why. That just came up when I seen this card. You want to get away and you want to... I feel like there's a lot of things going on in your life, and you're actually looking forward to a silent retreat to get away from everything. Man, that's interesting. Really interesting. And then... Ooh, I've never pulled this card. Hisabi, it's accountability. And you see that big lion over there on top? It's like scratching her head. Pride and ego. That's what, to me, I feel like that represents pride and ego. Some people have a lot of pride and ego in what they do. There's nothing wrong with being proud or of anything that you do, but there's a certain level that when you cross it, it's destructive and something that should get worked on, honestly. But as the example for the gang members, I mean, they're born into that stuff. You know what I mean? That's a generational curse in itself. So I mean, to break away from, to stop that curse from happening, to continue to happen, that's like breaking the generational curse right there. To actually man up and actually change. You know what I mean? Change change the family tree, you know, starting with you, because everyone else on the family tree is following in the footsteps of the gang members, right? Because that part of the tree is gonna be in that generational curse, but your branch broke away from the tree and you decided to take a different path. You're breaking the generational curse. So that means everything, the family that gets branched out from your part of the tree, that's not going to be cursed anymore. You know what I mean? It's kind of like if you do look at it like a tree, the part that's the gang members is like all moldy, old, and just like messed up, and that part of the tree it's like it's dying. You know what I mean? It's not healthy. You know, every generation that grows from that side of it is grown into that energy and that mold. So, but your part is gonna flourish because you decided to break that curse. You know, that curse got broken. And then let's talk about some family karma too. You know, I think that's important as well. Family karma can be... It's similar to generational curses, but it's a little bit slightly different. It's kind of like transformation. Ooh. Ooh, I've never pulled this card. Wow. I don't know why. I feel like some of you guys are... some of you guys, or maybe a handful of you, is actually going through major transformation right now. Major transformation and also passion. Some of you guys have passion right now. I can see it in the person's eyes. Major passion. That is insane. I'm pulling cards. Man, a lot of these cards I've never pulled before. Wow, in this deck. family karma. I mean, that's something that I feel people might have to deal with. My gosh, I'm so tired. You got vision though too. I can't help when I see this card to actually feel like some type of emergence. Some balance, some type of balance. Somebody right now is very starting to feel balanced. I think it has to do with this transformation right here. It says vision on the bottom of the card, but when I look at this, when I look at these two, and then I see the moon with the eclipse over it, it kind of makes me feel that somebody is actually balancing out something, either balancing out themselves or balancing out a lot of things in our life right now. I like that. That's really dope, that energy. If it's you, congratulations. You're balancing some things out. Maybe you're balancing out some type of family karma that you actually have going on. But family karma, I mean, it's kind of like somebody. I feel like family karma is kind of sort of, it can be like a subsection of a generational curse. And that's why I did not want to make a video today. And just because I felt a little tired, you know, but I felt like I had to make this video, or at least attempt to make the video and just see what comes out. But family karma could just be something that somebody did, somebody like an ancestor from your past did something, and it carried over either from one generation to the next, and you're actually carrying that, you're actually living that karma that someone else acquired, you know what I mean? It could be like, for example, would be like, let's just say your ancestors did a lot of dark magic or something, you know what I mean? A lot of black magic and just like that type of stuff, and actually harmed a lot of people in their life, you know. They were building karma, because if we look at karma, it's kind of like a credit card, you know what I mean? It's like a credit card. It's like you're charging that card every time you do all these injustices, you know, to people or things around you, you know what I mean? And that balance, and just like with a credit card, there's an annual percentage rate that's added on, so it's like taxed. It's the same thing with the karma, man. It's like somebody was just doing a lot of malicious, had a lot of malicious intent for a lot of people, and caused a lot of injustices, and caused a lot of harm, and also caused a lot of heartache, pain, and suffering with a lot of the magic that they were trying to do to people. So that ancestor's credit card kept getting charged. Everybody that they did wrong, everybody that they casted this black magic against, anybody that they brought suffering and pain to, that card kept getting charged. And this ancestor didn't take it upon themselves to clear out any of the karma that they created on this card. So now, let's just say you're the offspring of this dark, we're gonna call it a dark witch, because if you casting spells and magic on people and doing all this crazy manipulation and chaos on all these people. I'm gonna call you a dark witch, you know what I mean? I'm gonna call a spade a spade. And they just kept charging it to the karma credit card. They didn't spend any time clearing out any of that karma. So that big bill that's on that credit card, guess who it's gonna go to? You know? It's gonna go to the offspring, which is you. You come into this life not knowing this,
Slow down, Rabbi.
your parent has a big karmic bill to pay that they didn't even try to pay off. And guess who's the lucky person to receive this bill of karma? Oh my gosh. So that means the karma that your parent acquired is going to you. It's going to you. It's gonna turn your world upside down. You may try your best to make the best of your life, even though you're carrying this karma. But the karma is always going to come back to you, and it's going to be too much. As you can see, this karma overflowing the hand, it's going to overwhelm you, because your life, you have to pay the debt. You have no choice. The debt has to get paid by you or any of the siblings. The whole family, the whole community, the whole family will have to pay for it because the bill's so high. Enchantment. It would actually turn the karma would be so dire and so great that it could actually turn some of these people into alcoholics. Trying to numb the pain away, you know, the karma that they didn't even realize that they acquired, you know. I have no idea why I had to make this video. Originally, like I said yesterday, I was gonna make this video, but for some reason I wasn't up to the task to make this video. And the reason why is because of guidance. Oh wow. Someone's gonna need this video. I don't know why. I automatically just feel this. Because right now I have to provide this guidance to whoever. That's the reason why this video is getting made. The guidance. Someone needs guidance right now, and they're in darkness. You see this? You see this? You see this person? She's walking in this darkness, in this grave of nothing but ruin and destruction. And this person, you can see how, look at her face. They're not happy in the position that they're in, but they have no choice but to keep fighting through this chaos that they're walking through. So this is a specific message for somebody right now, because of changes. some type of changes in it. When I look at this, it makes me feel like there's some type of change going on in your life. And the reason why is because you got wrapped up in, I don't know what it is. It feels like you got wrapped up in like to me it feels like a karmic connection or something. Like you got wrapped up with somebody else. You see there's two of these snakes right here, or serpents, whatever you want to call these things. There's two of them and they're wrapped around each other. So it makes me feel like whoever this message is for, you're wrapped up with another person. But that's changing. And I feel like what this guidance is for right now is because you need to realize that it's a cycle. You need to realize that it's a cycle that you're actually in right now. That you're wrapped up with this person, but it's changing. That's why it changes on the bottom. Something is changing in that situation. Freedom. You're gonna be free. Whoever that message is for, you're gonna be free. You're gonna be free, and you're gonna be turning your back to all these people right here. I don't know who these people are to you. To me, it makes me feel like it's acquaintances or people in your life that were important, or you thought they were important, but you're actually getting free. So it makes me feel like it's karmics. Like this is like a whole bunch of like it could be karmic soulmates in your life, and you're actually breaking free from all of them, and you're actually happy about it. To be honest with you, I feel like you've never felt this good in your life, you know, because you're actually getting to your higher self. Wow. You're recognizing the wow. You're recognizing the power that you hold within yourself. Your highest self. Wow. I've never pulled this card. Wow. Sexuality. This one's called sexuality. It's a fish. It's gonna be a big splash. Whatever this change that's going on in your life, it's gonna create a lot of turbulence and like mess. It's gonna be messy. You know, it's gonna be messy, you know. But I feel like you're breaking generational curses. You're breaking generational curses. Because you recognize, wow. Because you recognize that whatever choices that you made, it wasn't gonna lead to any legacy. Because this card is legacy. I don't know if you can see it. It's on the bottom. It's legacy, but it's reversed. Because there's no legacy in the choices that was made in the past. Pay attention. Ooh. You're finally realizing your power and your divinity. Wow. You're realizing your power in divinity with this right around your crown. But there's a kid. Ooh. You got a kid. It's a newborn kid. I see that. I see that. Got a newborn kid. I have no idea how this transitioned into this, but I have to go with it because that's what I feel. I feel guided to continue on whatever this situation is. You worked really hard. Whoever this is, you worked really hard. And honestly, you were really you have an energy, alluring energy about you, and I have to say that you have high sex appeal with this. But you know what? When I look at this card and what I feel like you admire though. Like, this is really specific, but I feel like you admire your love. Either you admire your lovers or you admire the one you love, because the way that she's looking, she's kind of like really admiring this person. But I can't help but to feel that this says witch on the bottom, metaverse. I can't help but to feel somebody spiked your drinks or something. I don't know why I feel that way, but someone around you or someone in your past either spiked your drinks with some type of drug or something. I don't know. To me, it makes me feel like date rape drug, honestly. That's what it makes me feel. Because you had to learn some type of lesson. I'm not sure. Whatever this was right here, this spiking your drink or putting this in your could be in your food too. It doesn't have to be a liquid, but it's just the easiest way somebody can actually put something in your drinks, in your food. I felt like whatever that situation was, it was somebody that actually plotted it, to be honest with you. This came out reversed though, so I know you, whatever that situation was, it taught you something. But like I said, it was plotted. You could see the lady right here, the way she's looking. She was kind of like planning everything out for you. Oop, this one came out. I can't help but to think, when I see this, it's that called? What are those called? Festivals. Either you like to go party at these festivals, or something happened at a festival. Supposed to be talking about generational curses, but damn, I just feel this energy that I have to kind of just follow right now. You were trapped in these circumstances. Wow, you were trapped in these circumstances. You know what? I'm supposed to be talking about generational curses and family karma, but we are gonna pull a little bit of this because I want to know, now that we're on this energy right now, felt trapped. Why? Why did they feel trapped? That's way too much. Why did they feel trapped? Why did they feel trapped? Oh.
Slow down that vibe.
I don't know if I should say this on here. Felt trapped because I don't want to say this right now. I want to say you felt trapped because someone bound you. Wow. Don't like that energy. I definitely don't. Why did this happen? Okay. You were trapped because outsiders, other people was turning against you and was willing to use this knowledge or whatever happened to blackmail you? Outsiders. So it's the community, someone around you, or it could even be strangers. That's what I feel. But you were pimping these people because you were a sugar baby. Oh wow, that's interesting. It's very interesting. This is just getting better and better. Okay, so they're getting blackmailed, you're getting blackmailed. trapped. I feel like it was... Ooh. Outsiders exposing things. I don't know why it's not on the card, but I intuitively feel... Did they tape this? Is it recorded? Whatever this was? Intuitively, it's not on the card, but intuitively, I feel like this was actually recorded, and that's probably why you're getting blackmailed. Ooh. But it's because of your lifestyle. You were pimping these people, and it backfired. Wow. This is actually turning into supposed to be generational curses and family karma, but this is actually turning into something kind of juicy. Okay. So they were getting blackmailed for some type of... I feel like it's a recording. I don't know why. It's like a video or something. Someone has this over your head because you were trying to pimp them. I felt like it was a plot though. Just like I said, where was that card? It was a freaking plot though. You can see how this person is. They were contemplating this. It was a plan. They thought of this. Oh wow. Is that where this came from? Oh my goodness. Why do I feel that? I feel like whoever this reading resonates with, you had a kid because of this. Ooh, that's pretty crazy, man. So what happened with this person? With this blackmail, what happened? What happened with this blackmail? Thank you. Oh. This is actually going left field really quickly. So it's people that you work with. It says workplace affairs. Whatever this situation is right here, I have a feeling these outsiders actually might be people that you work with. And you didn't know that you had STDs. You caught an STD either from this situation, the recording or whatever that is, or from these workplace affairs, these outsiders, whoever, I don't know exactly what's going on in this situation, but either you or somebody contracted some type of STD. It says unintentionally, so I'm feeling that you didn't know that you had an STD and you were unintentionally spreading it to whoever you were sleeping with. And you might have been a runner. I felt like whoever this is, this person, you actually ran from... Oh wow, hold on. You actually... I feel like you run away from conflict. Either you run away from conflict or you run away from situations that I feel like get too heavy, honestly. So what else do we need to know about this situation? Damn. So you were gaslit. People were talking shit about you. And I feel like it's probably these workplace people that you work with, or these outsiders that were involved in this, whatever, this video or plot that I don't know who this person is, but whoever this person is, whoever they plotted, it was definitely a plot, to be honest with you. I'm telling you that right now. If this is resonating with you, but it's because of the choices that you make, and actually trying to. I feel like you were trying to pimp,
Slow down, Rabbi.
trying to be a pimp, trying to be a player, trying to play these people probably for money or material possessions. That's what I kind of feel. What else can we know about this situation? Thank you. So it created. You got lost. These decisions that was made. This whatever this is. It made you realize that the choices that you made were the wrong choices, and now you feel lost. You're lost. What should this person do? What should they do? Thank you. You need to tell the truth and stop telling lies. It says fake AF. You lie a lot. You need to start telling the truth and be real. Oh, this one just came out so fast. Oh. You need to be real. Stop lying. Because you're pretending. You're not actually doing the work. You're not actually changing. You're pretending that you're changing. That's not going to help you at all, to be honest with you. You just want to be loved, though. That's what I see with this one. You want to be loved. That's really sad. Because it was a trap. Wow. It was a trap. Like I said, this person plotted this. They plotted this. Manipulate you and to blackmail you. I don't know why. Like I said, I feel like there's a video, and a lot of the people that are involved are people that you work with. But you need to stop running from all of this conflict. And I feel like the STD. That part of the situation, I think that kind of affected you emotionally and mentally. But see, that means you gotta change your ways, though. You gotta change your ways. Because you don't like people talking shit about you, about this situation. A lot of people are, though. So, I know you're feeling lost. But like I said, you gotta really change and stop pretending. Stop telling lies. Cause I know you want love. But like I said, it was a trap. I'm sorry. Sorry to tell you. It was a trap. Oh, and it's karma. Oh. It says facing karma over stuff. It's karma.
Slow down, Rabbi.
And you even might be married. Wow. Because you want to marry if you're married, you want to marry someone else. You married for money. Ooh, you married for money. And the person that you married got you addicted to drugs. Ooh, man, that is so sad, honestly. That is really sad. I need to close this out. This is almost an hour-long video. Alright, let's close out this situation. What's the advice, the conclusion for this? What's the advice for this situation and this person? Thank you. Oh, you gotta slow down. You're just all over the place, man. That's why the STDs have been spread and you caught the STDs, because you kept going to either having a multitude of sex partners, or you were actually partaking in orgies and sex parties. That's probably where that video came from, honestly. It was all a plan, it was all a plot. Ugh. STD came out again. STD came out again. Oh my gosh. Let me pull one more card, because this is actually getting really just icky, very icky. What's the final card for this? Final card. Final card before my camera overheats. Final card. Got two of them. You got scammed, I'm sorry. Somebody scammed you, put you in a situation where you're getting blackmailed, and it turns you into a scorned lover. I'm sorry that this happened to you, but karma is real and you have to make better choices in your life. I hope that you find a way out of this sticky situation, and I hope you don't continue to bring continue this mess to the next generation and bring family karma and generational curses to your kids. Peace out, because I definitely see that you also have a kid. It only shows one, but I know whoever resonates with this, you got a kid. Whether it's from this situation or not, you definitely have a kid, so you gotta take care of them and make sure that they get raised correctly. Alright, this is it for this video. It's supposed to be about generational curses and family karma, but it turned into this crazy story, this crazy situation, and I hope it's not you. Peace out from your boy.
Welcome to the Midnight Zone. My uncle loves you, and I love you too.
in our private traps, clamped in them, and none of us can ever get out.
Sometimes we deliberately step into those traps.
Damn, Desire.
Alright, this is my bonus video. Okay, alright. That reading came out of left field. I was not expecting it. I was not even intentionally trying to read that, but I was pulling the cards and that message just came out. It was very specific, but it was something that just had to. I had to send that message out. It was just right when I started pulling the cards, I was just like, ooh, this is something I have to actually continue reading, because I was supposed to write. It was supposed to be a video about generational curses and family karma, which it was in the beginning. It was about that. But it turned into a really specific reading that for somebody out there. And if it was resonating with you, it reminds. I really feel bad for you, because I feel like the mistakes that you made were poor decisions, and it kind of left you in a position where I feel like the energy I was feeling, like you felt really stuck, and you honestly don't know where to go from all those decisions. And I feel sorry for you. I mean, you have to make better decisions for yourself in your life, and I know that you definitely changed forever, if that resonated with you. And I hope that you find the peace within you, and I hope that you're able to balance everything else in your life, and make something better for yourself and for the child that you have. Or I don't know if you have more than one. It could be more than one. I only felt at least one, but at least try your best to help that kid have a better life. I hope that you make better decisions and help that kid to become an amazing person. Alright, this is it for the bonus video. I just had to do the bonus video about that because that read was so random, but it was so like I knew I had to continue reading that message for somebody. Peace out though.